aka Geeks.
Hey everybody, welcome to aka Geeks. This is the movie of the week. I'm your host Sean. For this week's movie of the week, I chose Deepwater Horizon. This movie is directed by Peter Berg and it's starring Mark Wahlberg and Kurt Russell. Now this movie is based on the oil spill from 2010. That was a BP oil spill. It was on the Deepwater Horizon. If you watch the movie, there's some good explanation in there of what actually the crew was doing. That stuff that I didn't know, and so with their explanation in the film, I really liked it. What it is that they were the people that prepped the area that BP owned to drill after they set it all up and they tamed the dinosaurs. I actually really liked how the movie went about doing this, using the daughter and something that's going on with her to help us understand what is going on with the whole situation before we get into the big and heavy and dark and deep stuff. The story, it's I don't know how much of this is true comparative to what the actual characters went through in real life. At the end of the film, like in the last few Peter Berg films, they been showing like little clips or excerpts from court hearings or things of that nature, where they kind of tell you what one of the star roles in the movie kind of did in real life. But in the little clip they showed of Mark Wahlberg's character, he mentioned something that kind of like that was different from what we saw at the end of the movie. So I mean, there are certain things that happen definitely in this film. There are certain things that happened a different way in real life. You don't go to the movie theater to learn a history lesson, but I felt like overall it did a good job of showing us the camaraderie, the relationship that all the people had on the rig, the relationship with their families back at home, and kind of what happened that day. There's definitely some really good acting in here. Kurt Russell is an awesome, captain leader in this film. I really liked his character and what he did for it. Mark Wahlberg did an awesome job as his right-hand man, but a leader in his own right. And in the film, they show him saving lives and doing stuff that, that was great to see. I really liked when they showed some of the emotional relationships between Mark Wahlberg and Kate Hudson, his wife, in the film. And it definitely like hits you like right there, like, oh shoot, she's freaking hurting so bad right now, not knowing this, not knowing that, or hearing this and hearing that. And it really actually hit me. And it was one moment in the film they did that for, and that moment carried on, even though it ended like in a minute. That moment carried on for quite a while throughout the last act of the film. And surprisingly so, this film, it's about a spill and this rig and everything happening. And I didn't think it was going to be a long film, but it wasn't a short film by any means. They actually filled up the whole movie with very important stuff to build their characters, to show the relationships, have good dialogue, and kind of show maybe possibly who's at fault. I mean, screw it. To show you who's at fault, which is BP for doing cutting corners and not sticking to regulations. And so they do a good job of showing you all that stuff. By the end of the movie, with all this building that they've been doing throughout the film, by the end when they're showing you and they're naming the names, Kurt Russell does an amazing part of this at the end when he's calling names to see who's there. And he starts calling names and you start to notice that the only names he's calling are the people that did not make it back. And I think that was a good part, what they did with how the movie went along, to show that we lost these people. And they then showed afterwards what they really looked like and the 11 men that they lost. And it was a really good tribute to them and to show that these guys have a relationship and it's tough out there. There's a lot of things that I didn't know happens or goes down or could happen. As far as I know, I just go to the pump and I get my gas. I don't know what some of these people go through to get it out of the ground and get it to us. And it's really powerful what Peter Berg did with this film. I'm looking forward to seeing what he did with Patriots Day. I really liked Lone Survivor a lot. I love that one. So he's been on a roll with Marky Mark, and I'm looking forward to the next film. I definitely recommend this film to you guys out there. There's some definite curse words in there, so just cover your kids' ears when you hear one coming on. But it is an oil rig, so there's quite a bit of it. I definitely enjoy this movie, and I definitely recommend it for everybody out there. Alright guys, so that's it for a movie of the week. Remember to check out aka Geeks on all of our social media. Check out the podcast coming at you once a week on iTunes, Speaker, and Google Play. And that's it for this video today, guys. Remember to click the like, share, subscribe buttons down below. Leave your comments, questions, suggestions in the comment section down below. Let's have a great conversation about the movie Deepwater Horizon, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.
aka Geeks.